On the loose and so elusive, you won't find it till you've checked every avenue like a diamond in a coal mine. She's where you would least expect. Well, Full Circle is a very special project for me. It comes close to my heart. It kind of represents the new me and the old me. I was a musical theater actor back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s before I transitioned into jazz. Full Circle is a tribute to my musical theater roots. A lot of these musicals I did either in college or I did them on the road, either here in Los Angeles or back east. So it was hard to decide. Barbara and I looked through, close to 55, 60 musical songs from these shows, and we finally pared them down to 11. In putting together the CD, I decided to bring back some of the best people that worked with me on my previous CD, Moonlight. Barbara Brighton is my producer, and I don't think I could have done this without her. She has brought out the very best in me, and I, in a way, hope that this isn't the last time we get together.
I hope not. Hi, my name is Barbara Brighton, and I am the producer of Gary Brumburgh's CD. We've been having a great time. I have some wonderful musicians, and Jamieson Trotter did just great arrangements.
Everything he presented.
Oh, he's
was
so
amazing,
talented.
wasn't he?
Jamison's just brilliant. He's really brilliant. He sent us MP3s with him singing these songs.
Which gave me ideas.
Which really gave us some ideas. He's so talented in so many ways.
I almost felt like I was stealing some of his songs because I thought he did a pretty darn good job of it. So I'm going to release this before he gets a hold of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Full Circle are all Broadway songs that I don't think you knew. That I introduced you to.
I think I didn't know any of the songs until you showed them to me, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe that was a good thing.
Maybe.
Because you brought into it, you took every song to another place that I don't think that anybody's ever seen those songs done. And they've not been touched by jazz. I know a lot of them have.
They were very challenging creatively to be able to, fit them into the style with which you wanted to make the record in.
Well, you know my voice too. I think you took that into consideration.
Every single note that I'm writing, I'm imagining your voice interweaving within all of the parts. Yeah, that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of collaboration.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting in putting all this together. And you are the glue. You're the foundation. I can't thank you enough for being a part of this.
In the last year and a half, not being able to play with anybody, and then to be able to go into the studio with these fine musicians, it's been really energizing and amazing.
You've got to be carefully taught.
I'm from New York originally, and I played a ton of Broadway shows when I was living there. So it's neat to be a part of this and see and hear fresh takes on some of these old chestnuts from South Pacific and City of Angels and Oklahoma and all the other ones. Oh, the band's great. Man, these guys are killing.
It's just great to be back in the studio with Gary because he's such a beautiful soul. He brings something really special. Gary's sort of the best of both worlds. He's sort of has that in his background. He brings all that repertoire to the plate when we come into the studio. And from a jazz player's perspective, to sort of work with that harmonic context, especially great composers like Stephen Sondheim, gives us a twist that lends a different perspective to the music.
I come into the studio and these guys get together and it just puts a whole new spin on the whole thing, and all of a sudden I'm going to different places than I have before, and I'm loving the places that I'm going to now.
Well, I have to say, Gary, you bring a very special energy to the music. I mean, you feel it, and it's contagious.
Stop.
Really, it is.
Thanks
It's really
for being a
wonderful
part
to
of
be
this,
back
man.
here. Thank you.
Real pleasure.
My honor.
Happy talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. Well, we're glad to have you on board, first of all, Danny. I mean, phew, you did a great job.
You really have a silky, smooth, beautiful way of phrasing. I was highly impressed on how you handled those tempos, and live, how you were just nailing everything.
I enjoy the spontaneity. And having the musicians come in, you know, never seeing you, you know, we've never rehearsed or anything. We just go in there and we do it. We cook. And that's very unlike musical theater. Musical theater, we have so much rehearsal.
Weeks of rehearsals.
Right.
And the pit orchestra's there, working their butts off.
And I just like the freedom of jazz. And the musicians, you guys give me so much to work with. I can't wait for this to come out.
Well, you assembled an incredible project, and thanks to Barbara and Jamieson, and I think we got a good little project here.
Christian Euman is a fantastic drummer, and I decided to bring him back. He's worked with Kurt Elling, Billy Childs, and Jacob Collier. I mean, look at those credentials.
I have a really, really strong background in playing with a lot of great vocalists, and my philosophy is finding that great balance between sort of laying down a great framework and staying out of the way, but then giving little pokes and challenges and finding my way in and out of the arrangement. And Gary's music and these arrangements are really, really fun to sort of go on that journey with.
I brought back Gabe Davis, who plays bass on this. He worked on my Moonlight CD, and he's also worked on several projects that I've done. A singer really listens to the bass. The bass is very important for me, coming in, coming out, and staying on pitch. And you want somebody that you can rely on and depend upon, and this guy is it. He's just one of the best. I want to make a celebration.
That's really great to get to work with people that you just love.
And you know that a great feeling is going to be, you know, throughout the sessions that we have. And we still look forward to working with Tally now and putting the vocals together. So, something deep inside me says it can be so. So let's make a celebration. Feel that love grow, feel that love grow. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Feel the love, feel that I'm glad to see you've got what you want. All of your dreams came true. I'm glad to see you looking so well. Happiness goes with you. Once in a while, I start to recall when we were both so blue. I traded dreams with you.